I'm Avril Clear and welcome to Cavan International Equestrian Centre, which today hosts a leg of the TRM Horseware National Grand Prix Series. The wet weather conditions outside won't affect us today as we're in this fantastic indoor facility here in Cavan. We're going to take you through some of the action and catch up with a few of the riders, so let's kick start it. About the course that you built today?
It's based on what I've seen over the last couple of days, being here at Cavan for the first time, looking at the horses, looking at the riders, looking at the capability. I can see there's some very strong combinations in the competition, so I've kind of balanced it between that and also ones that are maybe kind of dipping their toe in the water at the 140 level. So I think hopefully the course will be fair. I think it probably starts at the beginning, fence 4 on the turn to the triple combination with 2 verticals going in, quite sensitive, and then a bit of a stretch to an oxer coming out. And then towards the end of the course there's a triple bar running up on short 4 strides to a vertical and then round the corner to an oxer, finishing over an oxer vertical double. So the tests are pretty much everywhere. I never like to put all my eggs in one basket, so hopefully they're evenly spread throughout the course.
The horse that I'm riding today is a horse called Mr. Chunky. He's actually an eventer belonging to one of my students in England. She just had a baby, so she wanted some show jumping with him. So I mean, he's been competing at 4 and 5 star level in eventing, but it was just to keep the show jumping going, to give me a little bit more information also when I'm helping her, that we get to know the horse a bit better.
Ger, who are you riding today?
I have Zanzibar V today. He's owned by Andrew Duke and he's been going very well recently. He's just stepped up to this level and we're happy so far.
And how do you fancy your chances today?
I don't know, as I said, he's just stepped up to this level, but he's been placed consistently the last couple of weeks. So we're a bit lucky now, today might be his day.
Daniel, fierce unlucky. You just had the one down.
Yeah, Uptown girl just had the last fence down. She was jumping brilliant. She jumped brilliant in Balmoral. She won her class, so I'm really happy with her anyway. I actually have one more in the class as second last to go or something, so hopefully I can get it clear by then.
And if you do get into the jump off, what would be the strategy there?
Try and be faster than everyone else, I suppose, but I'll try and get there first.
I'm here with Darryl Walker, who's just gone clear in the Grand Prix today in Cavan. Darryl, you must be delighted.
Absolutely, yeah. She jumped absolutely brilliant. As always, she's a very consistent horse and she's jumped very well today so far. So
she's had a really good season so far.
Yeah, any class I've jumped in, she's just been jumping clear. So you can't ask for much more of a horse, but she's a real trier.
Given that she's so consistent at the moment, when you're walking the course of the first round, do you walk the course for the jump off straight away, thinking you might get a clear?
No, never do that. I always plan to ride my first round. If I get too excited, I usually blow it out of the park. So I jump my first round, walk my first round even and jump it. And then in the jump off course, I just plan it from outside the ring.
Joan, you've had a good day so far.
Yeah, she's the first mare I've jumped in this arena, but she jumped clear and I'm quite happy with her.
And were you jumping in the HSI classes earlier today?
No, not today. I had a 5-year-old yesterday. She had pulled down, but I'm happy with her. She jumped good and she learned a lot.
And the atmosphere is quite intense here in Cavan this weekend. Lots of people watching. How do you find the horses are handling that?
You always will get atmosphere in this arena, so you will. But the ground is so good, I think it makes up for it.
And do you have any shows abroad coming up?
No, I'm not planning to travel at the moment. Anyhow, I'll just stay in Ireland and do what's here. I'm bringing up a few nice young horses and it just suits to stay in Ireland with them.
I thought my first round was quite smooth. He's a really fast horse naturally, so one thing I did was add a stride down to the last double because I didn't want him jumping in too quick and then running out of space, but I was really happy with how he jumped. He tried really hard and I was watching a few go and I saw the gap there and I know that there's the flower pot in the way, but it looked like I could do it, so I did, and he's very brave, so he just did what I asked him.
I'm here with Daniel Coyle, who's just won the Grand Prix here in Cavan. Daniel, you must be absolutely delighted.
Yeah, I'm delighted. Uptown girl is the second last fence down. I was a bit gutted about her, so I'm delighted they've won it on him.
And the line you took from 1 to 2 was really impressive.
Yeah, I looked at it whenever I looked at the course, and I think there was one other person done it, and I think it definitely saved a second.
And where are you headed to next now?
I think my next international show's Mullingar. We might be in Hickstead for the next premiere, but yeah, I'll do a couple of premieres as well.
And who are you going to be bringing to Hickstead?
I have 2 stallions there of John D. Cars, and I'm not really sure what else. Maybe try and get a horse for the Speed Derby and a couple of younger horses.